Shay.
What's up?
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, of course.
You ready for us to ask you a couple questions?
I am so ready.
What's on that plate?
There's some radishes with some lettuce leaves and so much avocado.
What was your avocado high and pit low of 2019?
Well, 2019 is not over, so I'd like to think that the best high is still yet to come. But honestly, this whole year has felt like a high. This has been a really great year for me. It's been a year of a lot of self-discovery, a lot of self-reflection, and a lot of growth. And the low would be maybe just learning about, the more I learn about the oceans, the more work I recognize we all have to do, and the more sometimes I feel a little bit disillusioned by humanity. So maybe that's a little bit of a low.
Well, on that note, any avocados, highs, you're hoping for in 2020?
Ooh, I am hoping for all the avocados. I want every avocado that exists. I want the Haas avocados. I want the ones that are this big that grow in Hawaii. I want all the avocados in 2020. Yeah, honestly, anything. I just want magic. I'm open to anything.
You're an activist and an actress who came out of a pretty long hiatus to join the phenomenon that is Big Little Lies. Why did you take that break in the first place?
I've been acting since I was 5, and I was in my early mid-20s. I just needed to understand who I was. I needed to know who I was in the world outside of fashion and outside of the film industry, and I wanted to travel, and I wanted to learn new languages and learn about new cultures, and I just needed some time to be a kid in my 20s.
When you went on that break, you sold off all of your belongings. What did you keep?
I actually got rid of my belongings when I was 19. That was an environmental thing. I was like, I want to see what I can live without and what I can live with. And that's when I got rid of everything and had a carry-on suitcase. And I had like a couple pairs of jeans, I had a sweater. I had the daily kind of essentials like a toothbrush and deodorant. The main things that I really had with me no matter where I was a journal, because I'm a big writer, and also that's how you can like leave notes and send letters to people.
How has your definition of wellness changed over the years?
Look, it's changed a lot. The reason I got into wellness, I was a teenager and I started noticing how in certain indigenous cultures, people could run up into their 80s, and how in America, people in their late 20s, early 30s were having knee problems and joint problems and couldn't run anymore. And that kind of made me start studying indigenous cultures in a way and just learning from them and becoming curious about my ancestry and all of our ancestries. And then I started studying herbalism because that was a part of that. Everybody in those particular cultures would use plants for medicine. And then through herbalism and through environmentalism, I started studying nutrition and wellness because it just made sense to me that if we were going to talk about helping this planet, we had to recognize the intersectionality between agriculture, between pharmaceuticals. And then a few years after practicing certain modalities, I recognized that I wasn't doing it anymore for the planet, I was doing it for myself. I kind of looked at wellness in a new way, and so now my approach to wellness is just do what makes you happy and like focus on your mental health, because I could do every single thing on the planet every day to try and save this world or to think I'm making a difference, but if I'm not starting with myself and my emotional well-being and my mental well-being, then I'm really not doing anything for anyone.
What issue will you be paying the most attention to in 2020?
I will be paying attention to what's happening to our planet a lot, and I'm also going to pay a lot of attention to children, because I think those are the only two hopes we have.
You go all in for the causes you believe in. What's your latest call to action?
Just be a better human. Be a good person. I honestly think it's so easy for us to get wrapped up in doing something or being something or whatnot, but at the end of the day, just like don't be a dick, you know? Be a good person.
So is that why you signed on with Amex and Parley for the Oceans?
It is, for sure. I mean, look, I think when we talk about sustainability and when we talk about ocean reconstruction and ocean conservation, etc., we have to look at the holistic picture, which is none of us really know what we're doing and none of us know how to forge a new way forward except by creating networks of communication and community. And what I think is so exciting about this particular moment is you have a mega corporation like American Express who's partnering with an environmental organization. And the bridges that these two organizations and companies are building together are going to allow and empower all of us to be educated and become more aware of the issues at hand. And an easy way they're doing it is on social media. Every single comment that's posted under Amex's Instagram page or under Parley for the Ocean's Instagram page, up to 2 pounds of plastic will be removed per comment.
So what's the best advice your parents or your on-screen parents have ever given you?
Ooh, my mom always says truth without compassion is cruelty. I think that's pretty damn good advice. Kate Winslet, who did not play my on-screen parent, she told me that when Divergent came out, she was like, listen, you're going to be thrown into the ocean. There's going to be 1,000 waves around you. They're going to feel like giant tsunamis. Everybody's going to want a piece of you, blah, blah, blah. She's like, but it's all going to go away in a few weeks. And then the water's going to get calm again. So just enjoy this moment.
So what's your best advice for someone trying to figure out what's next?
Don't try and figure out what's next. That would be my best advice, because we have no clue. We think we are in so much control, and we think we got this, and at the end of the day, we ain't in control of anything. Just hold that vision and hold the idea of what it could look like or what it could be, and do everything you need to do to kind of meet it halfway, and then trust that something will happen the way that you want it or desire it to happen if you're putting in the work and the discipline.
Now we're gonna move on to rapid fire round, which means you have to answer as quickly as possible. Are
Great.
you ready?
I'm so ready.
What's your astrological sign?
I'm Scorpio.
Do you fit the traits?
Oh yeah.
What's one word people always use to describe you?
Authentic.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Oh, I sing or dance.
What do you have for breakfast?
Porridge every day.
What's the most unexpected thing about you?
I have so much road rage. So much. I talk aggressively to the other people. In my own car, nobody knows I'm talking to them, but I talk aggressively.
What's the best instinct you've ever trusted?
To be radically honest with people, with compassion.
What's one book everyone should read?
Henry and June by Anais Nin.
What are you foraging for these days?
Plastic, because it's everywhere. I'm in Central Park foraging for plastic. I'm on the beaches foraging for plastic.
All right, one change we can all make today for better health.
Become kinder to yourself. Like just accept yourself for where you're at.
For better sleep.
Have good sex.
For better relationships.
Communicate how you're truly feeling.
And for the planet.
Become more conscious of where you are ignorant and where you could grow yourself and expand your knowledge and your education on what's happening around the world when it comes to sustainability.
What person should everyone be paying attention to?
Well, you know, there's like so many amazing people in the world, but I'm obsessed with Jodie Comer right now. She was on Killing Eve, and if you haven't seen that show, you gotta see it. And this woman is the best actress that has ever walked the planet, and everyone should be paying attention to her.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever done with an avocado?
I don't know that you want me to answer that. Oh, I've tried to grow an avocado from an avocado pit. That's also not weird. It's hard to do. That's not that hard to do. I don't know.
Last question. Who do you want to see next on the Avocado Show?
Oh, maybe Jodie Comer. I just want to know everything about her. I think she's so cool. I want to like hear her accent and how she like sees the world and how she would answer these questions.
All right, well, on that note, we'll call her and let you get to your avocado toast. Thanks for coming.
Perfect, thank you. What's up? I'm Shailene Woodley, and this is the Avocado Show with Well and Good. And see you next time.